Have you ever felt like you just don't belong in large groups of people? Like there's something about you that sets you apart, but you can't quite put your finger on it? You might not know it yet, but you could be what's called a chosen one. In this story, I'm going to reveal why people like you, with this unique energy, find it so difficult to be around others, why you're drawn to solitude, and why the world seems to react to you in strange, unsettling ways. Keep watching, because once you understand this, everything might just start to make sense. Chosen ones have an energy that's impossible to ignore. It's not just charisma, not charm. It's something deeper, something that draws people in, but at the same time, makes them uneasy. The moment you walk into a room, you can almost feel the shift in the air, like everything around you suddenly becomes more intense. People can sense it. They're curious, even mesmerized, but they also feel vulnerable. Imagine walking into a crowded room. The noise, the chatter, it all fades into the background. What you feel instead is this weight in the air, a kind of energy that unsettles those around you. They can't help but feel it too. And while some might admire your presence, others might be left feeling overwhelmed or intimidated. But here's the thing, this isn't something you chose. This energy, it's a part of you, and it's not always easy to deal with. While you have the ability to connect with people on a deep level, that very depth often creates a wall between you and others. You might want connection, understanding, even love, but the intensity of who you are can make it hard to find anyone who can truly handle it. You're not rejecting people when you crave solitude. It's simply a defense mechanism. Being around large crowds, surrounded by superficial interactions, feels empty. It's like trying to fit a deep, meaningful conversation into a space that's just too shallow to contain it. That's why more often than not, you find peace in small, intimate circles, places where your essence is understood and appreciated, not where you're expected to fit in. But here's where it gets complicated. Your presence, as powerful as it is, isn't just about the people around you. It's about you too. You might find yourself searching for someone who truly matches your energy, someone who can meet you at the same level. But time and time again, you're met with disappointment. You can't help but feel like you're searching for something that might not even exist. You try to reach out, to connect, but often your intensity causes people to retreat. They fear what they don't understand. The fear of being seen too deeply, the fear of confronting their own insecurities. It pushes them away. And what does that leave you with? A sense of isolation. That's not by choice, but by necessity, because the alternative, being misunderstood or rejected, feels worse. It's not just other people who cause this. You too wrestle with your own fears. The fear that your presence, your depth, is too much for others, that you'll always be left alone, craving a connection that seems just out of reach. And even if you do find people who seem to understand, there's always that voice in the back of your mind, doubting whether you're really being seen for who you truly are. This internal struggle doesn't go away. It's a constant tug of war between wanting connection and fearing the rejection that might come with it. But despite everything, despite the pain, the frustration, and the loneliness, you remain resilient. You know that true connections are rare, and that's what keeps you going. You won't settle for anything less than real, soulful interactions. You see, the journey of a chosen one isn't just about finding people who get you. It's also about staying true to yourself, no matter the obstacles. Your authenticity, it's a mirror. It reflects the world around you, showing people their own inauthenticities, their falsehoods. And that's uncomfortable for most. They retreat, avoiding the truth that you reflect back at them, unwilling to confront the very things about themselves that make them uneasy. But you keep standing firm. You don't back down. You challenge the status quo, speaking out against injustice, refusing to be silenced. You know that this path you're on isn't for the faint of heart. It's not just a personal journey. It's a spiritual battle. And sometimes the fight is as much within yourself as it is with the world. It's not easy. You confront your own demons, your fears, your self-doubt. You wrestle with the temptation to compromise, to shrink yourself down to fit into a world that doesn't seem to understand you. But you won't do that. You know that authenticity is your strength, and no matter how difficult the road becomes, you refuse to let go of that. Your journey isn't about avoiding struggle, it's about embracing it. You understand that true freedom requires sacrifice, and you're willing to pay that price. It's not about personal gain either. It's about contributing to something larger than yourself, a shift in consciousness, a transformation of the world around you. And in that you find purpose. As you continue on this solitary path, you begin to realize something profound. The world doesn't want you to fit in. It's not meant for someone like you. You're here to stand apart, to challenge the norms that the world has grown comfortable with. You don't belong to the crowd, and you never will. And that's okay. There's power in this divergence. In a world that prizes conformity, your difference is your gift. It's what gives you clarity, clarity that most people will never have. You see life through a different lens, a lens that invites deep questions and refuses to accept surface-level answers. While the world chases after fleeting trends, you find solace in your solitude. But it's not just about being alone, it's about being with people who understand your depth, people who honor your unique energy. And when you find those people, you realize how rare and precious those connections are. These are the ones who see you for who you truly are. Not just the surface, not just the persona you've built to protect yourself. And even though those relationships are few and far between, they're worth every ounce of effort. These are the relationships that nourish your soul, the ones that make you feel seen and understood. They remind you that even in your solitude, you're not truly alone.